Scene one, apple, take one. Scene one, apple, take one.
Hello, Canyon View. I'm Will, and today is December 9th, 2013.
And I'm Natasha! Let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Here's Sage.
Hi, Canyon View. I'm Sage. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our camera people were on an assignment last week.
That's right, Will. They visited Mrs. Jones' second grade class to see what they have been up to.
I hear they've been learning about nouns and verbs. Let's see what they've done.
Welcome to our Leaders Theater. We are glad to present for you nouns and verbs. Have you ever heard about nouns and verbs? Listen carefully and you will learn about nouns and who we are. Now, verbs are important for you to know. We are the nouns. We are the verbs. We are very important words. We name people, places, or things. We love action. We are teachers and students. We teach and learn. We are coaches and ball players. We show and practice. We are the dogs and cats. We bark and purr. We are ballerinas and punchers. We dance and kick. We are movie theaters and stadiums. We entertain and excite. We are calculators and pencils. We add and write. We work together. You would not have a sentence without us. Teachers teach, students learn, coaches show, ball players practice, dogs bark, cats purr. Ballerinas dance, hunters kick, theaters entertain, stadiums excite, calculators add, pencils write. We are the nouns. We are the verbs. We are very important words. We work together. You would not have a sentence without us.
That is some amazing learning. Aren't Canyon View Cubs great?
They sure are. And speaking of great Cubs, here is Student Council.
Hi, Canyon View Cubs. We had lots of GER tickets this week. We just wanted to spotlight a few.
We do.
Nathan from Miss Wendy's class.
Marcus from Miss Shoko's class.
Lauren from Miss Kimball's class.
And Jason from Miss Mulwinnie's class. Jason C. from Miss Mulwinnie's class.
Keep up the good work. Go Cubs!
Now here's Paige with the weather report.
Wow, it was cold last week. This week should be closer to normal winter weather with temperatures in the 30s.
I'll make sure I have a coat every day.
Now here's the 4th grade student reps to remind us about Project Teddy Bear.
We want to tell you about a service project we are doing in December. We are going to do Project Teddy Bear with the Bank of American Fork. Project Teddy Bear collects stuffed animals for family support centers around the state. Last year, 8 8,234 stuffed animals were collected.
The stuffed animals are used for therapy and comfort at the centers. Let's see how many stuffed animals Candy View Cubs can bring in.
They don't have to be new as long as they're clean and in good shape. Bring the stuffed animals into your classroom and students' council will pick them up from there. You'll have until Friday, December 30th. 13th. Let's show everyone how caring Canyon View Cubs are.
And I have already seen some stuffed animals under the tree in the front office. Keep them coming, Cubs.
Also, before we go, here's a message from our librarians.
'Twas the night before the holidays, and all through the ranch not a creature was stirring, not even a branch. The booths were placed by the chimney with care, in hopes that Cowboy Nick soon would be there. The librarians were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of tumbleweeds danced in their heads. And Kathy in her neckerchief, and I in my hat, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the ridge there rose such a clatter, the coyotes were howling, "Oh!" But it didn't matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I took off my hat and scratched my red rash. The moon on the breast of the prairie below gave the sagebrush an awesome golden kind of glow, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a tall skinny cowpoke with his dogs and his gear. With a really old lasso so long and so quick, I knew in a moment it must be Cowboy Nick. More rapid than buzzards his doggies they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Summer! Now Jack! Now Sophie! What the heck? Oh darn it! I knew it! Okay, just a sec. To the top of the ridge. Get on the porch, he called. Now get along, y'all. As dry tumbleweeds that before the wild tornadoes fly, when they meet with a cow or cactus and blow by. So up to the ranch porch, the doggies they flew, with a saddlebag of goodies and some other stuff too. And then in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing and a pretty loud woof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, through the door Cowboy Nick came in a bound. He was dressed in all leather from his head to his foot, and his chaps were all dusty with cow poop and soot. A saddlebag of goodies he had flung on his back, and he threw it on the floor, and it made a mighty smack. His eyes were all crinkled, his grin a bit scary, his cheeks were all furry, but he seemed quite merry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in an O, and the beard on his chin was black as a lump of coal. The strap of his saddlebag he held tight in his hand, and he looked about as if not sure where to stand. He had a long face and not much of a belly, and as his horse gave a neigh, he said, "Whoa, Nellie!" He was tall and a bit thin, a right happy cowpoke, and I laughed when I saw him, like it was a good joke. With a jangle of his spurs and a wink of his eyes, soon gave me to know he'd leave me no cow pies. He spoke not a twang, but went straight to his work, and filled all the boots, and turned with a jerk. And with a click of his spurs and a tip of his hat, Out the door he flew, fast as a rat. He sprang to his horse, and to the dogs gave a whistle. And into the night he went fast as a missile. But I heard him exclaim ere he rode out of sight, "Happy holiday break to all, and to all a good night."